Virgin River Season 6 is here.
Hello, loves!
And the show is packed with all the romance and drama we've been waiting for. But did you know the cast's real-life journeys are just as fascinating? Why did Tim Matheson almost turn down the role of Doc? What's the heartwarming story behind Annette O'Toole's marriage? And which cast member tied the knot with their co-star? Grab your tea and let's dive in. Tim Matheson as Dr. Vernon Mullins. This 76-year-old Hollywood legend has done it all. Acting, directing, producing, you name it. But most of us know him best as the charming, smooth-talking Eric Stratton from the classic comedy Animal House. Oh, and let's not forget his serious side. He nailed the role of Vice President John Hoynes in The West Wing, which earned him not one but 2 Emmy nominations. And if you were a Heart of Dixie fan, you probably remember him as the quirky Dr. Brick Breland. Now here's a fun fact about Virgin River. Tim almost turned down the role of Doc Mullins. Why? He thought it was a little too familiar.
While typecasting often works, I'd too often heard, "Oh, we've seen him play that before. We want something fresh."
Eventually, Netflix must have made him an offer he couldn't refuse. And following the success of Virgin River, Matheson found a new life in his career.
I'd been Dr. Brick Breland in Heart of Dixie for 4 years, but within 2 years, people were shouting out Doc Mullins at the grocery store or while I was out for a jog.
But wait, there's more. Tim's been busy off-screen too.
Look what I did. I wrote a book called Damn Glad to Meet You, My 7 Decades in the Hollywood Trenches. In it are stories of all the people I've worked with. You're gonna love it.
Now, onto his private life, because we're nosy like that. Tim's been married 3 times. First to actress Jennifer Leake, then to Megan Murphy, with whom he shares 3 kids, and now to Elizabeth Marighetto. The two will celebrate their 7th wedding anniversary next March. And speaking of romance, what's his on-screen wife up to these days? Annette O'Toole as Hope. We can't get enough of Doc and Hope's love story. But guess what? The actors behind these characters are just as heartwarming IRL.
We've known each other over 40 years. I'd always seen him in the movies, and I thought he was fantastic.
These two even starred together in projects like What Really Happened to the Class of '65 and The Best Legs in the 8th Grade. But then life happened, and they lost touch until Netflix stepped in. They randomly bumped into each other at the airport while heading to film Virgin River.
I came up to him and I said, "Oh my God, it's so wonderful that we're going to do this together."
With nearly 6 decades on screen, Annette's career remains nothing short of remarkable. She starred in iconic films like Superman 3, Cat People, and 48 Hours. But her personal fave? The 1987 romantic comedy Cross My Heart with Martin Short. And let's not forget her time in the DC universe as Martha Kent on Smallville. Her real-life love story is just as binge-worthy as her acting gigs. Annette first met actor Michael McKean in the 1970s. Fast forward to 1998, they reconnected on the set of Final Justice, and their first date was pure magic.
It came out of the blue, and it was so strong, and I would have married him that day.
They tied the knot in 1999 and have been inseparable ever since. The couple even works together. Michael guest starred on Smallville, and they played Topanga's parents on Boy Meets World. But if that's not cute enough, the pair also write music together. Their song, A Kiss at the End of the Rainbow, from A Mighty Wind, even got them an Oscar nomination in 2004. Together, they've raised 4 kids from their previous marriages. Now, ready to dive into the lives of the rest of the cast? Colin Lawrence as Preacher. The 54-year-old was absolutely thrilled when Virgin River got the green light for Season 6.
Doing my happy dance, doing my happy dance.
Preacher, the sweet chef with a heart of gold, has definitely won us over. Fingers crossed. Season 6 finally gives him his happy ending with Kaya. Before Virgin River, you might have spotted Colin popping up in a lot of TV shows. He played Hamish Skulls McCall in the Battlestar Galactica reboot, appeared in iZombie, and even swung by Riverdale. But his personal life is just as swoon-worthy as his on-screen charm. Lawrence has been happily married to actress Lucia Walters since 1999. And here's a fun twist. Lucia actually joined him on the Virgin River. She plays Julia, the martial arts instructor who becomes Preacher's love interest in Season 4. Together, the couple has 2 adorable daughters, Sienna and Bianca. All right, who's next? Sarah Dugdale as Lizzie. From a rebellious teen to a budding town leader, her transformation is one of Sarah's favorite things about playing the character.
I love how she's written, and that we find out little bits about her throughout the series. I've never had the opportunity to stay with the character this long before, so it's been really beautiful to build on her with each episode.
And now that we know Lizzie is pregnant, things are about to get even more intense. We're on the edge of our seats, eager to see how her story with Denny plays out. Virgin River is Sarah's first big gig, but she's already left her mark with roles in The Shadow of the Moon and Death of a Cheerleader. At 29, she's just getting started, so keep an eye out. As for her real-life romance, Sarah is happily dating actor Richard Harmon, aka John Murphy from The 100. The couple keeps the details of their relationship pretty private, so we don't know exactly how they met or how long they've been together. But judging by their adorable Instagram pics, one thing's clear, they're totally smitten. And we are moving to Benjamin Hollingsworth as Brady. This guy had a wild journey on the Virgin River.
He's in the middle of a redemption arc, and so it's really fun for me to kind of peel back each layer as we go and show the audience a little bit more of like who Brady really is.
Benjamin's breakout role came when he starred alongside Demi Moore, David Duchovny, and Amber Heard in the acclaimed film The Joneses. You might also know him from Cold Pursuit or the medical drama Code Black. And this year, he's spreading holiday cheer in the Hallmark movie Christmas with the Sings. Now let's dig into the juicy stuff. The 40-year-old actor was once rumored to be linked to actress Nina Dobrev. They were even roommates back in the day. And then there was that 2011 tabloid scandal involving Demi Moore. Rumors swirled that the actress had been unfaithful to Ashton Kutcher with Ben, but both parties denied the affair. Most assumed it was just a baseless smear campaign against Moore. Today, Benjamin is living his best life as a family man. He's been happily married to lingerie designer Neela Myers for 12 years, and together, they're raising their 3 adorable kids. Finally, let's talk about the lovebirds who steal the show. Alexandra Breckenridge as Mel. It seems the actress was destined for the spotlight. After all, her uncle is none other than NCIS star Michael Weatherly. She caught the acting bug at 13, along with a passion for photography and singing, setting her on a creative path. Over the years, Alexandra has graced our screens in hit series like American Horror Story, The Walking Dead, and This Is Us. But her role as Mel in Virgin River has truly solidified her place in our hearts. Off-screen, Breckenridge is a woman of many talents. At 42, she's an avid photographer with work showcased in Los Angeles galleries. She's also the co-host of the I Like You Very Much podcast, alongside fellow Virgin River star Zibby Allen.
Welcome to I Like You Very Much.
Together, they interview cast members and creators, giving fans a behind-the-scenes look at the show. And if that's not enough, Alexandra is also a skilled cook. Her social media is filled with delicious recipe videos, plus sweet snaps of her beautiful family. She's been happily married to guitarist Casey Hooper since 2015, and they're proud parents to a son and a daughter. And what about her on-screen fiancé? Martin Henderson as Jack. The Kiwi star has been passionate about acting since his teenage years. In New Zealand, he's best known for his role as Stuart Nielsen in the soap opera Shortland Street. Internationally, he's gained fame for his memorable performance as Noah Clay in the horror film The Ring, and for his role in Grey's Anatomy as Dr. Nathan Riggs. And did you spot him in Britney Spears' iconic Toxic music video? Yep, Martin has fond memories of that collaboration.
She is the nicest, sweetest, most genuine, just down-to-earth, good old Southern girl.
Henderson's career continues to flourish. He's set to star in the action drama Alphas, showcasing his ever-growing versatility. As for his personal life, Martin keeps things private. He's never been married and doesn't have kids. But the actor and his Virgin River co-star Benjamin Hollingsworth seem to have a surprising connection. They've both been linked to Demi Moore. Back in 2012, Martin was rumored to have dated the actress after her split from Ashton Kutcher, although he never confirmed it. The 50-year-old also had a relationship with model Aisha Mendez in 2020, and they even quarantined together in a New Zealand hotel. However, since Martin stays tight-lipped about his love life, we don't know if he's dating anyone now. What we do know is that the star loves to travel and enjoys sailing. That's all for today. Want to know more about Virgin River and its cast? Drop a comment below, and as always, stay awesome!